up out of that thing that I started. It's kind of unpredictable and emergent. I'll keep clicking through here and speed it up a bit. I wonder if this is going to turn into something. Let me hit start to run it fast. So look at that. It changed into sort of a stable, kind of a weird spinny thing. I'll clear this for a second. Let's try one someone else came up with. This is called Acorn. And if you look at that, it's a very simple pattern, very hard to predict what will come out of it. And think of it as the seed of your marketing. Let me hit start. So look at the explosion. Basically, you start to see trees being planted. You start to see little twinkling starlights. You start to see even birds flying around. And that all comes from those 4 simple rules. But they're played out in a generative architecture, in a generative framework that ends up leading to amazing new forms of value. And so you really can't design from the top down. Here's one that is maybe one of my favorites. I'm a guy, so I have to be excited about shooting things when I'm a kid. If you play this one, it turns into like a little missile launcher, and it just launches missiles. And so that gives you a sense of what happens. In fact, there are even some patterns that don't do anything. Let me clear this, and I'll do a still life. So here's a still life. If I run this, nothing happens. And so islands of stability that we're able to kind of run a simulation and learn from. Now this may seem abstract when you're thinking about your marketing program, but what it really hints at is we need to learn how to simulate, just like we put Petri dishes in incubators to learn quickly how a virus will grow or bacteria will grow. We need to learn how to build little incubators and little simulators where we can simulate a year in a week, or we can simulate a week in a day, and learn really quickly from an emergent property that might come out of our marketing mix. So let me keep moving forward and give you a sense. That's what nature can teach us. Design also has a few lessons to learn. It turns out today we have now reached this point where we can make anything. This is actually a building being printed in London. This is a heart valve being printed on literally an inkjet printer using special compounds. This is E. coli. It's actually a stomach gut bacteria. And 16-year-old students at MIT over the summer working on a project with open wetware, basically recombinable parts of bacteria, were able to build this E. coli so that it smells basically like a mint while it's growing, and then it smells like bananas when it's done. So they could go out and play Frisbee and walk in and know when the stuff was ready to harvest. So it's sort of humans have got to the point where we can make anything. And that is a big deal in the future, and it's just going to get bigger. And while we've had this explosion in information, and we've had a drop in the cost of being able to make anything and complexity, it's interesting to think about how people fit into this. Because I'd hate for us to ignore people. If you look at 1900, you'll see that